As speech evaluator, I will be having a conversation with Lloyd. I will be going down the evaluation questions. These are just my opinions, and he can take them or leave them, but it's just some feedback for him, and that's what evaluations are as far as speeches, are just some feedback and opinions. Because this was a scripted speech, I'm going to use the scripted evaluation guide. So the first question was, how effective was the speaker's introduction to helping the audience understand the purpose, the successful club series, and the presentation itself? You did a great job explaining why you were giving this presentation, why it pertained to us, and that this one really did pertain to us. The information that I'm giving is for future members. Was the presenter adequately prepared, and how heavily did you rely on notes? You had the handouts ready to go before the meeting. You weren't fumbling with them. You handed them out right at the beginning so that when you were giving your speech, people's attention were on you and you weren't having to do it in the middle of the speech. And you know your material. You didn't have to use your notes. What other techniques did the speaker use to personalize the presentation? And how effective were they? I like that you used examples of other areas in our life that we use our skills, and how this incorporates into those. And that was some great knowledge and takeaways for us. Did the speaker display the visuals smoothly in appropriate times? Yes, when you were speaking of the handout, I liked how you had it up here. We could all see it, and I don't know how you did it, but when you flip it over, it was on the right side. That was really good. I've seen presenters where they fumble with their material. I don't know if you practiced that or if it just worked out that way, but great job. Let's see. What aspect of the speaker's presentation style do you find unique? One thing that I find about your speeches, and when you give them, is more as a conversational style. It's as you're having a conversation with us. You're not up here telling us this is how it is, this is how it's more of a conversation, and I like that. It doesn't seem dictatorship type, I guess is what another example would be. It's more of the, you're having a conversation with all of us, but at the same time it feels like you're speaking to one person individually, and I like that. Did the speaker present the material clearly and simply so audience members could easily use the information to improve their own skills? Yes, you explained the 2 tracks quite succinctly. It showed us which ways we could go, and you made it sound as though with time and effort we would be able to accomplish these goals in Toastmasters. What could the speaker have done differently to make the presentation more effective? Perhaps within the meeting, rather than just ask if there were any questions, perhaps you could have done kind of a survey where you said, how many people are still a competent communicator? How many have been in these 3, where are we at? So you can kind of get a feel of where the audience was. Because as you know, we do have different levels. And what did I like about the presentation? That this information is very informative, and it's something that should be visited every year because we are getting new members in all the time, and it's great as previous members to know about this material because it's quite easily to get involved with the weekly meetings and forget, oh yeah, we could be checking these things off and making our way through. Great. Thank you so much.